Hi, welcome. Welcome to my first live event on YouTube. Um, yeah, so it's the Crafty Creators Community, and I want to thank Kristy for inviting me and letting me be part of this. So, welcome. Let's turn down the volume. I'll wait for a few of you to pop on and say hi. And yeah, so welcome. My name is Leah, and this is Make All the Things with Me. Like I said, it's my first YouTube live event. So welcome. Okay, so the comments work. um, it's my first time going live on YouTube, and it's a spring thrift flip. So I usually don't do flips. um, but I wanted to be a part of this, so I said, let's try it. And so in the description are the links to the creators, the crafters that are in this event. And up after me is Design and Vine. That's Michelle. And Tammy with Crafty Peep. And then Kristy with Kristy's Crafty Cottage. And I want to thank all of you for letting me be a part of this. And yeah, it's kind of exciting. So I was supposed to go on an hour earlier, but I had a scheduling problem. And there was somebody that couldn't make it. So I got bumped up so I could make it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to make it. So I'm really excited about being here and that it all worked out. And okay, so what I do around here is I'm going to flip the camera down. I'm going to get started. I only have an hour. I'm not really sure how long it's going to take me, but let's get started. Okay, so I'm just going to flip the camera over, and this is my thrift. So since I don't thrift, this is my second thrift flip. So I went Monday and I found two things. I found this wreath, which was in great shape. It was $1. And then I found this broken down wagon, which original price, let's see if I can show that, there was $11.99, but I paid $1.99. It's all broken down. But I'm not going to use this. I'm going to figure out how to fix this and do something really cool with it. But I am going to work on this. So one of my coworkers just moved out into her own apartment. And let me just adjust the camera there. So there we go. Everything's a little bit more centered there. Let's see if I can bring it in a little bit more. Let me just adjust it a little bit. Yeah, I rushed home to do this. Okay, here we go. A little bit closer, a little bit better. So yeah, I rushed home to get everything all set up. I had everything all set. And so, like I was saying, one of my coworkers just moved into her first apartment, and I wanted to make something for her to hang on her door. And I was like, let me make you a really nice welcome sign. And she was like, oh, no, 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 no. Never, ever, ever put a welcome sign on your door. You don't want to welcome everything or everyone. And I was like, what? I never heard of it. And she's all into feng shui and all that kind of stuff. So, so I'm going to do something, but it's not going to say welcome. I have a little image of a house. And she said her favorite color is green, and she loves sunflowers. So originally I was going to paint this in like a green shade. And you know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. Let me just grab my favorite green. If I can find it, had it out. All right, let's use some moss. I was going to antique it, but then I thought, no, maybe I'll use some moss. And I don't make wreaths either. So for my first time, we're doing a flip and a wreath. Things I don't usually do. But I was willing to try it. Let me dump some of this out here. It's been a while since I used it. Let me give it a good shake. Otherwise, I might have to just use the antique wax. There we go. There we go. It's pretty thick. Might need some water. Oh, it's been a little bit since I've gone live, either here or on Facebook. A little bit out of practice here. But if you're watching, I welcome you. And like I said, this is an event hosted by the Creative Crafters Community. And it should be a fun event. I'm really excited about it. All right, so I never painted one of these either. So just giving this a quick paint, just a quick coat. So if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. If you catch the replay, just go ahead, give me a comment. And if you like what you see, I hope you stay and you like and you subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. I would really love to grow this channel. I mostly do reels or shorts. I've done a lot of shorts, but I hope to do more. I hope to do more on here. I really do like YouTube. And I think I like how some of the natural color is poking through. I might even distress it a little bit. And like I said, her favorite flower is sunflowers, so I happen to have some sunflowers. So we'll use that. And you know, the only thing I bought for this thrift flip was this and that wagon, which I have no idea what I'm going to do with. And this is coming up really nice. Really like this. I'm liking this. And I figured this was perfect since I don't usually do wreaths. Something really small to work with. Just something a little simple, small, and fun. But has anybody ever heard about that no welcome signs at your door? Because you be welcoming everything in. And I'm just going to give this a quick dry with my heat gun. Well, hello, Phyllis. Hello, how are you? And welcome from Houston, Texas. So let me tell you, I am from the Hudson Valley, New York. and it was like, well, I think it hit 80 degrees today, and it felt like 100. It just went right into summer weather. How about by you? Oh, thank you so much, Crafty Peep. I'm so glad you are here. Welcome. My name is Leah, and like I said, I'm from New York, and I am a crafter. I love to make all the things. I love all the things. And yeah, it's hot. You know, we've had temperatures like in the 50s and 60s, and all of a sudden it just went right into summer. I don't know how that happened. We had the AC on at work. '75 in Houston. I'm not sure if the weather will stay that way, but we'll see. I'm enjoying it for now. There we go. All right, I've got that nice and dry, and like I said, I'm going to go ahead and grab my antique wax by Waverly, and I think I'm going to use a baby wipe to apply it. I probably should put some gloves on. I'm going to put some gloves on because that stuff stains and it's hard to wash off. So Phyllis, are you a crafter? Welcome to my page. I appreciate you being here. I really do. Oh, so totally unpredictable this year. Totally unpredictable. All right, let's put this over here. And I'm just applying this wax here just to kind of give it a little distressed look. I think it'll look pretty. Yes, as a hobby. I love all the things. I love paper crafts. That's like my main thing. But for the most part, I love all the things. I try all the things. I have all the things. Love to try everything. I think I like that. I think I do. So this is a spring thrift flip, and like I was saying, I don't usually flip. I have done a few, but it's not my go-to. Sometimes my brain doesn't work like that. A lot of times if I see other people doing something and then it gives me inspiration, something to work with. I hope you stay, Phyllis. Give us a thumbs up, share, um, subscribe to my page. I would really appreciate that. And I really appreciate you being here. Okay. Alrighty. I have one more thing to paint. These gloves off. I have my little basket of goodies that I prepared to work with today. And let's see if I can find what I'm looking for in my basket. Yes. Okay. So I got these little bees at in the indoor garden section at Dollar Tree. When did I start crafting? I've been crafting most of my life. When I was little, it started with coloring and selling my coloring from the coloring book to my aunts and uncles. And then my great grandmother taught me how to crochet. My mother crochets, my grandmother crochets. I started with that, and then I've always liked to draw, paint. I did that in high school. Um, any kind of crafty thing. When there was like at the schools, when it was time to this is Maze by Waverly. It's chalk paint. Um, Whenever I would always volunteer to do the bulletin boards, any kind of displays, anything when it comes to our work. And then, as I got older, and and I painted ceramics. I mean, I've done it all. And then one of my friends was a designer or a demonstrator for Stampin' Up. I went to a Stampin' Up party, and right then and there, I fell in love with paper crafting. I make cards and scrapbooking. Um, just absolutely love all things crafty. So, and I love to try new things. And okay. I'm always working on something. Keep my hands busy. Usually in the warmer weathers, I don't crochet much. I usually crochet in the fall and the winter. It's nice to just sit and relax and crochet, just kind of unwind and unplug and focus on that. Maybe catch up on a book, listen to a book. And so I have this little bee here, which I'm going to put on this wreath. And I'm going to give this a quick dry. Design and Vine, Michelle, hello, how are you? She is up next. I have her link in my description. Thank you for being here. I'm just getting my painting out of the way. I was talking with a friend today, and I'm like, the weather's getting so nice, and we've just been like, just locked up inside. This winter was, it was a weird one. I mean, it wasn't really crazy cold, but enough cold to stay inside, and I don't mind staying inside. A couple years ago, I started doing some gardening, but I am not good at gardening at all. Not even a little bit. But I try. And I'm just painting this little bumblebee that I am going to put on the wreath with the sunflowers. And hopefully I can make this make sense. I am always nervous about wreaths and placement, and it's too much, too much. I was chatting a little bit with Kristy earlier, and she's like, just go live from your page. I wasn't sure if I was doing it right, or if this is the way you guys usually do it. And so I just set everything up and went live. So I hope I did this the right way. Peppers and herbs, yes. Vegetables aren't too bad as long as like the weather's cooperates. And this is just mineral. I'm just going to use this on the wings. And I have a little stencil by Chalk Couture I'm thinking I might use since she did not want welcome. I hope she likes it. You found me. Thank you. I hope it wasn't too hard to find. I was so nervous. So nervous. Hi, Maestro Pirlo. Is that how you say it? Welcome. I hope you like, subscribe, stay, come back. And your granddaughter is watching too? Great, thank you. I appreciate it. I am so happy to be here. So excited to be here. So excited to grow my page. And I don't know if I'm liking this bee, but I'm going to work on it. Maybe after, we'll see how I feel about it. Okay, I'm going to put him to the side. Or maybe I should finish. 6:21. Yeah, let me just finish here. So like I said, I have this transfer set by Chalk Couture, and I was thinking I was going to try to put that little house image on the bee. So I'm just going to, I haven't used it yet. I've used some of the other ones. And I'm just cutting the transfer out. I don't cut the whole thing out. The bee looks good. Thank you, Phyllis. I appreciate that. And just fuzz it there. Since this is a painted surface, I want to protect my transfer from having some of the paint come off and stick to it. So I just put it on my leg because I'm going to fuzz it. And this is just a microfiber cloth. And I'm just going to put it on the bee just to condition it. Just to kind, it's like a primer. Just so it fills in the grooves of the wood. So that the transfer doesn't smear, and it just gives you a nice surface, and so that the paint doesn't come off and ruin the transfers. The transfers, the company says, will give you 12 tries to try it. I know people that have used them way more times, even up to 50. Prima Poi, hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. All right, and it fits on there. Okay, yay. All right, and so I'm just going to smooth it down, make sure it's sticking really good. And all I'm going to do is I'm just, oh, let's see, I might have used too much wax. So let's rub some off. Okay. And like I said, my friend Kendra, she did not want a welcome sign on her door. She says it's not good because you welcome everyone and everything. Some kind of feng shui thing. All right. My squeegee. And take a little bit out. And now you just run it over the places that you want chalked. And this is a chalk paste. It's washable. I've made plenty of mistakes. And if you work quickly enough and that coat of wax on there helps, it helps wash it off, and then you could start over. Oh, look how cute. There it is. Didn't know where exactly I was going with this, but I just wanted to try something a little bit different, a little house on the bee. I don't know. I could have just, if I don't like it later on, I'll just change it. Yes, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Come back. I plan on doing more of these. I am so excited to be here and start growing this channel. I happen to love YouTube. It's my go-to. I think I spend more time on YouTube than any other platform. Okay, let's clean up my mess a little bit. All right. Okay, excuse me 1 second. Okay, here is the wreath. And let's get my sunflowers out. Where did I put you, sunflowers? Where did I put you, sunflowers? Let's start building. Where did you go? I just had you. Here we go. Okay. So I've had these for a while. I think I bought these. Thank you so much, Michelle. I appreciate that. I think these are from Dollar Tree. Yeah, I think I got them last year at the end of the season, and I just grabbed them and just put them in my box. And I'm just gonna start. It's so funny. I don't really. I'm not an expert. I'm just trying this, making wreaths. And I was looking at pictures of wreaths, and it was so funny. In a Michael's grab box, I picked up a box that was full of tulips, and I Googled tulips and sunflowers. Can you mix them? And you can. um, but I decided not to use the tulips. I decided to go with just the sunflowers by themselves because this is such a small wreath, and I just wanted to keep it kind of simple. I prefer simple. Here we go. And I hope you guys can see everything great. I love working this way. My craft space is small, so even when I go on my other page, on the other platform, I usually record and film and go live this way. I prefer it. I have a small craft space. This is my working area. I think it's important to see what I'm doing. A lot of times comments and stuff get in the way. I don't know if this is going to work. But I had a whole bunch of these leaves too. And I'm just trimming them, and then I'm just going to place them. And I don't know about flower arranging, but I have a sense of what might look good. So I'm just going to build until, you know, I think it's enough. All right, we got all the pieces cut out. These are always so hard to get off too, the little tags. Get my scissors out for that. I can't wait to see what the other ladies are making tonight. They are so creative, so talented. Give me so much inspiration. And I love watching the thrift flips. Like I said, I don't usually do them. My brain doesn't work that way. But I did buy that little wagon. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's probably going to be filled up with flowers. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so let's start building. And I see a lot of the, you know, those, the people that make wreaths use these ties. cable ties. So I might as well use them too, right? And I think what I'm going to do is just to reinforce the edges here, because these are kind of loose, I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue just where these meet, just so they don't move. And I'm just going to start laying down. See how I like it. Now I think what I'm going to do, anybody make wreaths? How do you work? How do you start your project? How do you start your wreaths? I've watched so many wreath makers, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, what am I doing? And I believe her door is an inside door. So the hot glue will not melt. It's not an outside door where the weather will hit it or the sun. Didn't let it stick long enough there. All right. I think I'm being pretty brave, just going off and gluing this right away before I know exactly what I'm doing. And I'm just going to be trying to stick these in the spaces there. I want them to show. These are so pretty. Let's see if I can move over a little bit. All right, you know what? Trial and error, right? So I think I should have maybe practiced a little. But that's what these are for, right? Depends on what you're going for, right? I just want something really simple. Oh my goodness, I saw an image of a wreath, of a sunflower wreath, that it was just sunflowers all around. And I think I'm just kind of going for this and then kind of leaving some of it blank. I like that look. I like that simple look. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put the flowers in and then start filling in with the greenery around it. And if I could just figure out how to get them placed in there. There we go. Gosh, those that do wreaths, let me tell you, I am in awe of them. Talent for the vision and the patience. And I did have some white ones too that I thought would be so nice, just to kind of give it a little, just a little something different to make it pop. And I'm just cutting these short to fit them in there. And thank you for being here and being on this journey with me. And here we go. I love yellow. I love yellow in the spring and summer. And I'm just working my way, trying to get the flowers to go inside here. And I'm going to go back in and glue them in. That's what we're doing so far. Thank you, Phyllis. I think I am too. I think I'm liking this very much. I love this color. I'm just going to remember to go back. I'm just going to go back and just add the hot glue because I think I'm pretty happy with this. I'm very happy with how this is looking. And just the trick is to get the glue in the right spot, right? And I have one more white one. I like when the flowers sit on the bottom. That was kind of the vision I had for this. And don't forget that Design and Vine, who's on here, is on next on her channel. I do have a link in my description if you'd like to click on that link for an easy way to get there. She'll be going on right after me. It'll be 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Central. And I can't wait to see what she's making. Here we go. All right. Okay, now to start placing the greenery, right? I think I'm going to leave this greenery for when I make the bow, right? If you've got a wreath with flowers, you need a bow. And it seems like the leaves are going in much easier. The stems are much easier to work with and bend. Let's see, can you see okay? I'm just filling in. And like I said, I wanted something really simple. You know, it's a small wreath. I didn't want anything, you know, overpowering. Although I didn't have enough sunflowers. I was going to make it just full of sunflowers. I saw something online that I really, really liked. And it was just covered. It was just so beautiful. And the whole thing was just covered in sunflowers. You know, and I wanted to do something a little bit. I mean, if I was just going to try something different, I just might as well go all out, right? Go big or go home, as they say. I mean, it's always trial and error, right? Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Here's what I have so far. And now just What do you think? Okay, yay. All right. And I said I was going to save these for the bow. I just wanted something simple and sweet, and I think I'm going to make a messy bow. All right, let's start my messy bow. I have some burlap here, and I need my scissors. And like that big, right? And I believe, I'm not sure what this is from. It might be from Dollar Tree. And let's dovetail the edges. Thank you, Phyllis. I just wanted something really simple. I like simple. I appreciate people doing more and intricate, and I get a little bit overwhelmed when projects get big and there's a lot involved. I think I like that's the size I want. So I'm just going to make everything a little bit smaller than that. And I'm just going to cut up my ribbon here. And I'm just going to layer it. Like I said, I'm just going to make a little messy bow. I do have a bow maker, but I kind of wanted this to be a little not so perfect. And I love the look of a messy bow. And what you do is you just layer it. Just keep adding the pieces until you think it's enough and that you like it. I'm just doing it this way. Some people will crisscross them. We could do that. We can crisscross them, kind of make it a little bit easier. And I have some yellow in here. Just add a nice little pop of yellow. And I'm just dovetailing the ends. And when you do that, you want to cut into the middle from the outside that way. And then you have dovetails. I'm going to cut another one because I'm going to layer it. Cut from the inside to the outside. Just going to throw that on there. But I think I'm going to do that. Anybody else thrift shop? Do you like it? Do you do it often? I never have any luck, but like I said, I don't ever have that vision for a thrift flip. I don't ever. It's hard for me to see what something can be, what you can turn it into. Like I said, my brain sometimes doesn't work like that. Okay. And I lost my big scissors. Oh, no, I didn't. Here they are. I saw this a while ago. I love polka dots. So anytime I see anything with polka dots, I make sure to pick it up. Okay. So A lot of times I'll just do it straight. I'll just do the messy bow with all the layers straight, and then I just work on them after I get them all tied together. And let's see. Maybe I'll put that in the back. And there's no rhyme or reason for this for me. I just am laying it like I like it, how I think it looks good to me. I think that's like the best part of being creative, crafting, making things. It's all beautiful, right? I don't think there's any ugly projects. It's all beautiful. You know, you make it with love, right, for somebody. And I mean, I'm just adding some raffia in there. Not too overwhelming, not too overpowering. I'm thinking I'll put the yellows in there. Thank you so much again for being here. I really appreciate it. It means so much to me. I appreciate Tammy and Kristy inviting me. Everyone has their own style, right? There is no wrong style. Just being creative is a beautiful thing. And I've got some jute twine here, and I'm just tying it in the middle of the bow. I'm just being mindful of the scrunch. There we go. And I'm just going to flip it over, and then I'll double knot it. I'm the kind of person, my hands always need to be busy, always need to be doing something. And I am just going to zhuzh it up, as they say, right? Just kind of fix it up. I still have my my Easter stuff up behind me. I haven't had a chance to get rid of it. I worked hard on some of those projects. Kind of hate to say goodbye, right? And I just love the pastels and all the colors of Easter. But now I get to work on spring. All right, where's our bee? Oh wait, there was one more thing. All right, so this package that I got from Dollar Tree it makes a garland. Here we go. I'm going to take some of these off. I don't think I'll be making a bee garland. But I do want to hang some of these beads from the bow before I attach the bead. I finish. And yeah. I'm going to go with these brown beads. I'm just going to thread them through here. These are nice size. Thought I would hang them from the bow. No, I just found it. on Saturday I went to go meet up with some crafty friends, and we actually helped organize my friend's craft room. It was a little bit out of control, and we took a trip to Dollar Tree. I was in New Jersey, and I found those there, and I was so thrilled to find it. I never find anything like that. I haven't really made too many bee projects either. But yeah, it's a garland. Um, I'm thinking I might try like a door hanger or wall decor thing with maybe a honeycomb. I haven't made one of those yet either. I love those. I've loved seeing what people have been doing with them. And I'm just putting a knot at the ends, and then I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the ends so that they don't go through. So let's do that. Just a little tiny drop. Not much bee stuff. Yeah, this was in the garden section. And before spring started, way back, I think it was like in February, I found the miniatures, you know, the little, those little pots and pans. And I grabbed some of those. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them yet, but I picked them up. Oh, I like that. And I'm just going to hang it from this. Tie it around here, and then I'm going to glue that bee to the middle. And I think we are going to call this project done. I've been trying to stay away from shopping. Oh, Kristy's there. She says she couldn't find my channel. Oh, sometimes I can't find it either from my personal page. Thank you for making it. Oh my gosh. Well, you made it. I am so glad you made it. And Kristy, thank you so much for inviting me and having me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous. But yeah, I appreciate this and working with me and my schedule, and it's just means so much to me. This is kind of fun. I hope it becomes a regular thing because I absolutely love this. I was really challenged today. Awesome. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Okay, so I'm using Beacon Fabri-Tac glue, my absolute favorite glue. I use it on all mediums, all materials. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Thank you for being here. I didn't know you know how you guys did things around here, and I was like, does this work like you know, like Facebook or what? All right. But yes, the links to the other crafters is in my description. Follow them along. I put it in the description in the order that they will appear. We each get an hour. Okay, so I put that Beacon Fabri-Tac glue on there, and then I'm going to put the hot glue for the instant hold. Like I said, I don't know if I'm loving this bee. Oh, and I didn't dry the house. I'm going to have to redo the house. I'm going to have to redo that. I had that sitting there. I thought it was dry enough. Um, all right, and now to figure out the placement. Up top. I think maybe I like it up top. Okay. Yes, I think I like it up top. And so, like, remember when I said that this was totally washable and you could take it off? I'm gonna have to do that later and reapply the transfer on there. I'm just gonna flip it over and tie the two ends. And then I'm gonna use one of these zip ties to make the hook to hang it with. I'm gonna thread it in here. So I'll be done in about 4 minutes, and then Design and Vine will be on. Her link is in my description. You can click on the description and get to Michelle's page. I will meet you over there. I will be watching and having my dinner because I came straight from work, got set up. I haven't had dinner yet. And it's so warm today, and it's taking the hot glue a little bit longer to set up. But this is what I have. This is my project. This is it. All right, so I'm going to turn the camera around and say goodbye. Here we go. All right, so here it is, the finished wreath. Thank you so much for joining me and for being here. I just want to say, so Design and Vine is next. Then it's Crafty Peep, and then Kristy's Crafty Cottage. Their links are in my description. I want to thank them for being here, for inviting me. I reached out to Kristy and she was like, yeah, join us. I really want to grow my page or my channel here. I would appreciate it if you'd come back. I'm going to be posting more stuff and hopefully they will invite me again to do more crafts. This was fun. When Kristy said, yeah, we're doing a spring thrift flip, I was like, I don't flip. But it was fun. I'm up for a challenge. I'm up for anything. Always up for learning. All right, so we are going to say goodbye and we're going to meet over at Design and Vine and see what Michelle's going to be making. And I want to thank all of you for being here. I appreciate your time. And if you found your way here, I want you to know that you are appreciated. You matter. Thank you so much. Have a great night. All right, I'll see you over at Design and Vine.